Hey yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy J-Nuck over here at Hookah, and today I got the first installment of a 4-part series I'll be doing on my channel. It's going to be a coal review, and I just went ahead and decided to use the 4 coals I currently have. So let's get into it.
Me tippy, and I'm feeling trippy, feeling real good, got my whole team on me.
The Haze. So let's go ahead and get these out of the way. Alright, this is going to be the Haze Premium Coconut Charcoal. I've been using these quite a bit. Very good coal. Let's go ahead and get into the size. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so basically you have your typical square coal, but it's going to be like in a rectangular type of shape. So it's got a bigger surface area and then the narrow surface area. There you go, so you can see that. Okay. Now, first thing I want to say is, when choosing your hookah coal, I would always suggest to go with coconut. I'm not a big fan of quick lights, and I found that a lot of people in the hookah community, some of the purists, really aren't a fan of quick lights as well. Just because sometimes the lighter fluid or whatever they use to help you light the coals quick gives off a type of flavor that it kind of messes with your tobacco that you're smoking. So coconut coals is more of that natural type of coal, and I'll just read a little bit from here what it says on the Haze box. Product info says it's quick and odorless, as far as I believe it lights quick. Not as quick as a quick light, but quick for a coconut charcoal, all natural charcoal. It's 100% all natural charcoal. It's made from pure coconut shell, easy to light, which you already said that. Excuse me. It does not produce any sparks while lighting or while it's in use. And not a single tree was cut to make this product. So very cool. Excuse me. Very cool. I did notice when I light this on the stove, also, quick disclaimer, with all the coals I'm going to be reviewing, you have to light these on a stove. They're not quick lights. You can't light them with a lighter or anything like that. So keep that in mind if you decide to purchase these. Make sure you have a coil stove. I'm not sure if it works on like a glass stove. It might, but I don't know if it's going to damage your stove. So I recommend a coil burner. That works fantastic for me. So anyhow, that's how you'll be lighting these. And I did notice when I put these on the stove, they don't spark up. There is a coal later in the review that does spark up, and I'll get to it. Now, sparking up while it's being lit, it's really not that big of a deal. It's not like the 4th of July or anything like that. But, honestly, to me, it's irrelevant. You basically just want a good coal that's going to produce a long, decent session, and that's going to not affect the taste of your tobacco. So this is a pretty decent size. I usually use about 3 of these on a session with a mini alien funnel bowl and my Goodfella bowl. So about 3 of these will get the job done. It's a pretty high heat burning coal. I will not say it's the hottest. I don't believe it's the hottest out there, but that's fine. You don't really need the hottest coal. As long as it works, then that's all you really need. What I like about these Haze coals is that it is odorless when you do light it up. At least it's not as potent as a smell as some of the other coals that I've used in the past. So you really don't have to worry about that odor lingering in your kitchen or wherever you light these up at. So that's definitely a thumbs up. These coals perform well. Personally, it's not the best coal that I've ever used, but it's definitely a good coal. If there was ever a point where my go-to coal was out, I would definitely pick some of these up and use them. And I did get this package from 5starhookah.com, so if this is something you'd be interested in, go ahead and go on over to 5-Star and they'll be able to hook you up. But this is a good coal. I get a good session out of it. I say approximately 45 minutes. I never timed any of my sessions, but I'd say this will give you around 45 minutes to maybe an hour if you throw your wind cover on when the coals get low. I don't find myself rotating any coals that much, so I would say rotation isn't a must. If you see your smoke dying down, then it might be a good idea to rotate them, but I really haven't had to do that with these. And I usually don't smoke for more than one session anyway, because I smoke by myself a lot, so one session is usually good enough for me. This is definitely a good coal though. I wouldn't say it's the best out on the market, but it's not a bad alternative if you want to change it up, or if your favorite coconut charcoal is out. So again, this is Haze charcoal. It is an all-natural coconut charcoal, very good charcoal. I'm going to go ahead and leave it out for comparison, and that's going to wrap up this first video. Again, you can pick this up over at 5starhookah.com. If you found that this review was helpful to you, please give this video a like and or a thumbs up, and feel free to share it with your friends on social media, whether that be Google+, Facebook, and or Twitter. So if you've tried Haze coconut charcoals in the past, leave it in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts were on it, and if you had any additional questions that I may not have addressed, please feel free to ask me and I'll do my best to answer them. So like I said, that wraps up this review, and I'll see you guys shortly. Peace.